So, the Bible teaches three important truths about gifts and ministry. First of all, the Bible teaches that every Christian is a minister. Every Christian, not just the ordained clergy, not just the deacons, but every Christian is a minister. And so we don't have a hierarchy of ministers in the church. It's not like you have the pastor, and then you have the deacons, and then you have your Sunday school teachers, and then you have, all the way down to the person who sits on the pew and doesn't have another job. That's not the way it works. Every Christian is a minister. And I remember one of the most influential things I noted in college at a church I attended was the bulletin. And you know how a lot of times down here on the front it'll say minister and the person's name. And what it said on the front of that bulletin was minister, every member of the church. We're all ministers. We are all called to do ministry. So that's the first important truth we need to recognize. Every one of us is called to be a minister. Secondly, at conversion, when God saves us, we are given at least one spiritual gift that is intended to be used for ministry. God gives each person at least one spiritual gift. And so I don't know what mine is. Then we need to go through a process to discover what that is. Maybe you know what your spiritual gift is. You know where God wants to use you. The next step is following through and being obedient. Because we can't please God if we're not serving in the area where He's called us. And we're going to be miserable if we try to serve outside of the area where He's called us. So the Bible teaches, that's the third point. The Bible teaches that we're to operate in the area of our gifts. So, my gift may be cooking food, hospitality, helping in the kitchen, doing those type things. But I can't carry a tune in a bucket. If that's the case, then my area of spiritual giftedness for me to operate within is not the choir loft. Okay? It's in the kitchen. It doesn't make me any less than the people in the choir loft. Think about it. I control what they eat anyway, right? No, but we really have to see what our spiritual gift is, and we have to operate within that area. It only makes sense. I mean, that's the way we do at our jobs, isn't it? We go to work and say you go to work in a factory and you're given an aptitude test of sorts and they determined that you would be a good welder. You've got experience in welding, you've got talent there, you've got work to show for what you've done in the past, you've got good references in welding. Have absolutely no experience whatsoever as a plumber. They're not going to make you a plumber. They're going to make you a welder. And you're going to be miserable trying to do plumbing when you know that you're a great welder. It's the same way in the church when we serve the Lord. Maybe you just have a gift of encouragement. You're great about encouraging other people. That's a powerful and strong gift. Maybe it's prayer. What better gift is there? I mean, pray for people, to pray with them. Maybe it is music or working in the kitchen. Maybe it's teaching. Maybe it's working with children. Maybe it's helping with security. There are so many different things that are needed within the church. And we shouldn't expect only a handful of people to have to do them all, because when we do, that handful of people are going to they're going to have to work outside of their area of expertise. Why not let them focus on what matches their spiritual gift, and find within the church other people who are gifted in other areas.